Mr. City Attorney, before I get on to the last speaker here, would it be okay if I have staff respond briefly? I know for a fact that that $517 million is not factual.
Staff can provide a brief response, but you're not allowed to discuss that issue because it's not on the agenda.
Okay. What I want to ask staff to explain is what the actual debt is, where that 517 came from, and if there's any connection between RDA, the 517, and sustainability. Is that okay?
Yes.
Which of you two, I know, Patrick, you're kind of...
Yeah, I can respond to that.
Wait, okay.
Actually, if there could put the slide up on the screen. The $517 million is listed in the State Controller's report. However, this is basically a breakdown of the redevelopment agency's debt. Essentially, the audited debt that the agency holds is $92,870,095. There's bond interest on that. However, the principal is $92.8 million. Future interest of about $94 million. Loan interest $77,000. If you remember, back in 2009 and 2010, when the state was trying to balance their budget, they borrowed money from the redevelopment agencies to balance their budget. That's called the SERAF, which is the State Educational Augmentation Fund. That's $5.2 million. And then the city redevelopment agency committed $3 million to fund the Cal State San Marcos at Temecula campus. We have an outstanding balance of that due to that project of about $471 million. The future obligations and makes the $517 million misleading is that $292 million of that is tax increment pass-through, which is not actual debt. It's property taxes that the redevelopment agency is obligated to pass through to the taxing entities. When we were a redevelopment agency, we generated about $20 million annually in tax increment. $10 million of that was distributed by the county controller. It never actually came to the city. Such as the school district, water district, EMWD, the other taxing agencies, county board of education.
Patrick, I don't want to get in trouble with the city attorney.
Okay. And then
but let me ask you one question. I see a date on there of June 30th, 2011. So that was prior to RDA's being dissolved. So this was a projection into the future.
That basically what it is it's the total outstanding obligations that the agency had when it was in existence.
For how long?
For the life of the plan, which would if the agency were still in existence, it would have sunset in around 2025, I believe. There was another 17 years left on the plan.
Okay, and then the data you got for the state sustainability plan.
They're completely separate. None of the redevelopment money was ever used towards the preparation of the city's sustainability plan.
And why did the city need a sustainability plan?
Pardon?
Why did the city need a sustainability plan?
Basically, it was we are required as part of our state obligations to prepare a greenhouse gas emissions analysis, and that was
state mandate.
It was a state mandate, yes.
Okay, to prepare a sustainability plan. Okay, did he do okay? All right, great. Next speaker, please.